Pain, hate, regret, a life lost, a life wasted. So much came to naught at the climax of a bullet shot. A life of desperation, destined to end badly. A man fated to die violently. My name is Paul Wilkins, and this is a eulogy that should have been delivered 7 years ago. In the early morning hours of a fall day in 2004, I returned home from I worked at FedEx. I worked at FedEx at the time, and I knew something was wrong because it was 3:30 in the morning and all the lights on and everyone was awake. My grandmother was awake, my grandfather was awake, my mom was awake, and my little cousin was awake. I could tell from the look on their faces they had something to tell me, but they didn't know how. My uncle had been shot. We tried to find out what hospital he was in for about a half hour, but we found him in the morgue. The shot was to his chest. He was DOA. The particular circumstances surrounding his death are complex and immaterial. They involve the negative outcomes of drugs, drug dealing, and crazy women. My uncle was essentially two people. He was the Jim that the world knew, and he was the Jim that we knew. The Jim the world knew was a thug. He was 6.5 feet tall, unkempt hair. If you can see in the picture, he has a big Neanderthal forehead. He wore bandanas and ripped up jeans and flannel shirts. He never wore a t-shirt. Tattooed from head to toe. On his chest, there was a big eagle holding a swastika in its talons, and under the swastika was SS lightning bolts, and that was more indicative of his prison ties and his 3 felonies than his outlook on life. The Jim the world knew, they didn't even bother him to really investigate his death, because he's just another felon. Those of us who really knew him, his family and his friends, the people he let into his world, he was a son, and he was an uncle, and he was a brother, and he was a father. He was an accomplished artist and a successful new construction journeyman electrician. He was a kind, compassionate, gentle person to us, even when he wasn't to other people. In Jim, I saw the great potential of a man wasted on drugs and bad choices. Those of us, my uncle was a good, though flawed person, but he could have been great. He had the chance for redemption, but chose instead to walk back into the abyss of drugs. My only hope is that someday, someone standing on the ledge, staring into the unperceivable depths of the abyss, who remembers this loss, someone who has the chance between death and redemption, will choose life instead, giving a measure of purpose to an otherwise senseless loss. James Gerald Wilkins. Thank you. 1964 to 2004. He never saw us for you.